Grizzlies. Up next on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other...
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Scott. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And that one, good.
And the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson, and it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies on offense, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from their guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Jackson, and that one goes long. Passes it to Russell, to the middle. Here's Gabriel, and he jams it with authority.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It's Morant with the drive. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell looking around. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
Here's Bailey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Launches a 3, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
You know, I expect tonight to be a really good close game, guys. They split the season series last season, and you look at these teams, 2 conference foes with very similar capabilities.
Bane drives in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
That's tipped. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. 3-on-3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Morant. The layup off target. Lakers trail by 5. Russell with it. And the slam dunk by Russell.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And checking out the Grizzlies, They are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
They double-team Johnson. The pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Lakers no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And Ball comes to help. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
They get it back. Pass to Reeves. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You know, for a big man, Bamba does a nice job stretching the floor. I mean, he's capable from the mid-range and can go out to the three-point line, too.
Bain against Christie. Bain, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Shoots over Ball. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Christie. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Morant. Pass to Bain. Rebound the Lakers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Bryant, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They played good basketball for most of it, but then just collapse and open that door for the comeback. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putback, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than starters?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. typically role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Bailey. The tray. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
There's Russell with the 3. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bryant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Bailey misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Tillman. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going. After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
The pass to Reeves. Stolen by Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Melton against Russell. Now, here's Melton. Not a lot of room. That one good for 2. Melton's got his first basket of the night. Lakers leading by 9. Outside, Russell. Here's Reeves. Brooks covering. Here's Russell. And another basket for the Lakers.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Melton feeling it out a bit, and the layup is good. Melton's got 4 this quarter. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Deep two from Russell. It's Clark with the rebound. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Lonzo Ball.
And that is a textbook example
With the score.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They've really established themselves on the glass.
And that'll do it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
as impressive as the block totals are from him early on. They don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Scott is out there with Jackson, and that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Morant gets it to go.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 13.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Swiped it away. Fast break Memphis. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Russell passes to Kuzma. Back to Russell. Now here's Kuzma. Defense right on him to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Thomas Bryant is doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Morant. It's blocked. They get it back. And the dunk by Jackson. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Bailey. Now, here's Bamba. Here's Reeves. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Here's Scott. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Bailey. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bailey's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
In terms of entertainment factor, Can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
It's good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Bamba trying to break free. Christie against Bain. Scott takes it off the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Christie. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bailey. The 18-footer is right on the mark. He's got 12.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always takes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Out of bounds. Memphis ball.
Poked away. Now Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
That was your Grizzlies Bucks Youth Dance Team. Clap it up.
Morant against Ball. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Morant. Johnson with the block.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count that bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Scott. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 15. Ball with a wide open look. Misses the three. Morant against Caruso.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Badji. Kyle Kuzma.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Christie. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Christie's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. All out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Reeves in at the 3. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Fires for 3. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Bain. The pass to Kuzma. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in.
To the floor for the Lakers.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Morant. And he can't bank that one in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Throws it up high. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
From 11 feet away, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 and 12.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Pass to Kuzma from deep. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Drives to the hoop. Deep 2 from Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal
That
foul.
one's on Morant.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Russell.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 18. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Bailey passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Russell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Kuzma outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Bailey passes to Kuzma. To the middle. Scott. Good.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. Russell from long range. And Bain pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. Here's Morant. And the basket is good.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Russell. And the Lakers lead by 16. Morant kicks to Scott. Out to Morant. Back to Scott. Over Johnson. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Jackson down low. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks, Kyle Kuzma. Congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and kind of fun.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.